Hi guys, welcome back to Movie Chat and More. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. Um, we did go live. We did. We did live a few moments ago. Uh, Complications, problems, but we are fine now. I hope. So, anyone who could be watching, say hello, and then I know we're fine. I've already put hi guys. Hi guys. So, anybody else who wants to have a little bit of a Q&A, a little bit of a Q&A tonight, let me know in the live chat, which is up and running. It's fine. It's up and running. I think last night we went for, pardon me, about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, I think. Great chat. Great stream. Really enjoyed it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And like I always say, if nobody shows up, or it's a very, very slow live stream, then I normally take down the video from my from my channel here at Movie Chat and More. But for me to do that, I mean, it has to be really slow, really one-sided or two-sided, like. At the moment, nearly 2 minutes in. I've got a funny feeling. I've got a funny feeling this could be a good stream. Whole Q&A, Halloween, Friday the 13th, music, Freddy Krueger, COVID-19, Q&A. Because tomorrow, guys, tomorrow is the live, my top 30 movies of all time and 20 honorable mentions. So 50 movies that I will be quoting. I will quote each movie. So 50 movies altogether. I'll quote a movie, and then it's up to you guys to guess which movie I'm talking about. 50 movies. And I will have the DVDs and the Blu-rays stacked up, ready to go. So when somebody gets it right, when someone's, oh, that's from, I have the DVD, Blu-ray to show you guys. Really looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. At the moment, we 3 minutes, 47 seconds in. At the moment, I think I'm the only person watching. But that's the way it goes. I mean, if you have a channel and you do you do this live stuff, as well as I do, it can go this way. You can have great expectations for an impromptu chat or an upcoming event, and no one shows up. No one shows up. It does happen. It does happen. What I tend to do is give it a couple of goes, like the last one. I mean, no one was here apart from me. So, and we had complications with that stream. Anyway, So I started again because I think, don't quote me on this one, but I do think we have some great people, some great friends of Movie Chat and More, in who tend to watch afterwards, after the fact, after the live stream, which is great. Thank you very much for doing that. But when when that does happen, but like I said, no problem with that at all. I really appreciate it. When no one shows up in the live stream, then there's not much to talk about. So I tend to delete the videos if nobody shows up. But I do try. I do. I have, and maybe I will do it again tonight. I will come out of the live stream and try maybe one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. And see if anybody else joins the chat. You do have to hit the notification bell, I think, so you know I'm online, so you know, hey, Movie Chat More here. I think you have to do that. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I see we have 2 people watching. I could be one of them. I never know how. I really do not trust the viewership thing on YouTube. I just don't. We have 1 thumbs up. I know that's not me. So someone's watching. No, I don't do that. I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever given myself a thumbs up on one of my videos. But whoever did that, thank you very much. And feel free to chat. It's live chat, Q&A. We don't have to talk about movies if you don't want to. We can talk about music, entertainment, music, movies, I know. But we normally go towards movies, but we don't have to. It can be wrestling. We can talk about wrestling, WWE, and when it comes to the WWE and modern day wrestling, I stray away from that. I lost interest when Shawn Michaels retired. When Shawn retired in 2010, that was it for me. And that's something else I do have planned right here on Movie Chat More. Tomorrow night, it will be a scheduled upcoming event, but that's tomorrow night. But what I want to do is bring over every WWE DVD I own, and there's quite a few, and just go through each and every one. Not every single match, because that would take hours. Maybe that's something I'll do when I finally get around to doing the 12-hour stream. That's going to take a long time. 12 hours. That's how long it's going to take. 12 hours. But yeah, I mean, maybe that's the time to do it. I do have quite a few wrestling DVDs, and yeah, maybe that's the time to do it. Is when I have 12 hours to talk about wrestling DVDs. Okay, 2 people watching, so one of them is me. I think I'm watching, and somebody else. I from what I can see, someone else. I don't trust all this viewership business, but if somebody else is watching, feel free to say hello in the live chat, and I will continue with this live chat. Otherwise, I will come out of it, delete it, and maybe give it one more go tonight. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I have a thumbs up, and that wasn't for me. I don't do that. Yeah, let's have a little look. No. We'll see how it goes. 12 minutes basically. You need 12 minutes into the live stream. If nobody shows up, nobody wants to chat, I come out of the live stream and try one more time. One more time. And if nobody shows up for that one, nobody wants to chat, then that will be that for tonight. Joe Shipley, are you here, Joe? Are you the other guy I'm watching? There's someone watching. Joe Shipley, is it you? Joe Shipley, if you are watching, feel free to say hello. Joe Shipley, it is. Joe, I thought it was you. Look, I mean, thanks, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, on breakdown, I read the message. The message, the message is gone. But I did read it. Yeah, your name did come up, Joe. But breakdown himself said, get no problems from Joe Shipley, then from Joe, then that's great, That's Joe Shipley. Please, Joe. I have no problem with you. You've never caused me any problems. No, I mean, S72P, yeah, Rocky, Rocky, Adrian. Thank you for joining the stream, S. I really appreciate it. But Joe Shipley, I just don't want any trouble. I apologize. I mean, Joe, for all I know, yeah, for all I know, I'll be totally honest with you, yeah. You could be full of shit. I don't think you are. I don't think you are, Joe. I don't think you're full of shit. I think you and Breakdown had a miscommunication, and that's what happens. It happens. It's YouTube. It's the internet. We're all fucking nuts just to be here. I haven't got a problem, Joe, at the moment. When you leave a comment and that comment disappears, I'm like, oh, I wonder what happened there. Doesn't mean I've got a problem with you. But yeah, your name was mentioned in Breakdown's stream last night. I think it was, yeah, last night. But until I see a problem, until I see 2,500, different YouTube accounts, and I know it's you, until that happens, then we have no problem. And you're my moderator, Joe. So don't worry about it. At the moment, we're good. We're good. So yeah, Joe, don't worry about it, my friend. Do not worry about it. If you're good, I'm good. Okay. Joe Shibley, well, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Until it causes me a problem, I don't think that's going to happen. But if there's a problem, of course. I mean, I read in your message, I hope you don't mind me saying this live, something about you're going to pull out of being a moderator, a mod, for movie chat and more. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? You've done nothing, here. I think Breakdown said it too. You're fine here. I don't know what happened between you and Breakdown. You know, but here at Movie Chat and More, we're cool. We're cool. S, how you doing? How you doing? How we doing? Joey and friends, isn't it? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you, S. I am doing fine. I'm okay. I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. You guys are here. Joe Shipley and yep, S. It says we have 5 people watching. Joe Shipley, how was you guys Thursday? Okay, well, my Thursday was pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. I'm looking forward, very much looking forward to tomorrow's stream, which will begin at 10:30 p.m. UK time. It will be an upcoming event. I will schedule the event, and it's going to be my top 30 favorite movies of all time. I will give a quote from each movie, and then you guys guess the movie. The movies will not be in order. Then there will be 20 honorable mentions. So 50 movies to pick from. And I will quote each and every movie. I won't write down the quotes. It will be very much off the cuff. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. Charlie Woo says, hi, Richard. Hi, Charlie. I'm back. Do you remember me, Charlie Woo? I think so. But thanks for joining the stream, Charlie. I think so. Yeah, I do. S says it was good. Oh, your Thursday? I'm really pleased to hear that, S. Your Thursday was good. Joe Shipley, 50 movie quotes will be a fun stream for sure. I'm hoping so. Joe. I'm not. Obviously, I had to write down my top 30 movies and my top 20 honorable mentions. There's going to be lots and lots and lots and lots of movies left out. But I've done it. I finally did it. My top 30 and top 20 honorable mentions. So, yeah, hopefully it will be fun. It will be fun. S says, I took a test. I took a test. What test are you talking about? S. Charlie Woo says, you took your hat off to me. Oh, Charlie. You took your hat off to me when I corrected you on your release of The Breakfast Club. Yeah, 84. It was 85. Charlie, that was you? Yeah. I take my hat off again. I mean, my God. Yeah, I mean, that's The Breakfast The Breakfast Club, one of my favorite movies of all time. So yeah, I knew you. Okay, guys, what movie does that line come from? What movie? If you saw a guy, quite a rotund guy, I knew you. What movie? What movie is that from? Hey, Aurora has joined the chat. Welcome, Aurora. I love the emoji, whatever. Yeah, it's a little ghost. I love it. It says, what's your favorite movie? For me, my favorite movie of all time. It's very hard to pick one, but probably Halloween, the original Halloween, 1978. But there are quite a few. I mean, I'm not going to name them tonight because that's what obviously tomorrow is going to be about. But yeah, Halloween 1978 is my favorite movie, I think, of all time. yeah, yeah, Charlie Rue, yeah, with The Breakfast Club. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I could name. The Breakfast Club is one of those films I can quote virtually all the way through, from the beginning right to the end. S says mine is definitely Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump. Fucking awesome movie. I love it. I do own it on DVD. Yeah. What what's not to love? I mean, yeah, Forrest Gump. 1994, I think. Tom Hanks, yeah, Forrest Gump. I mean, Joe Shipley says, was that the Boogeyman? As a matter of fact, it was. Was that the Boogeyman? Now, this is what I'm talking about, Joe. This is why you're such an awesome and many other reasons addition to Movie Chat and more. Because that quote, yeah, was that was that the Boogeyman? As a matter of fact, it was. That quote. We know what McCrae thinks, yeah. Uh, McCrae and his insiders. It was the Boogeyman. Not was that the Boogeyman. According to Dave McCrae, it was the Boogeyman. You know what? I have to do this. I have to. Not now, but I will do. I will. I have to. I have Halloween, the original Halloween. Yeah, it was the Boogeyman. On DVD about 3 times. And I have Halloween 1978 on Blu-ray. When you go to, if you turn on the subtitles, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen what, when it comes to that iconic scene you're talking about, Joe. Was that the Boogeyman? I don't think I've ever seen in the subtitles. It was the Boogeyman. It was the Boogeyman. I mean, it makes sense, but whenever I turn on the subtitles, I have to double check. This is something I will double check, and I will come back to you guys and tell you what I have seen. I may even do a live video about it. It probably will be live. Um, you know me. But yeah, I know in my memory what Dave McRae is very certain about. It was the Boogeyman. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in the subtitles. It's always like yeah, Joe, like you said, was that the Boogeyman? It's either that, was that the Boogeyman, or what's the Boogeyman? What's the Boogeyman? That's what I hear. But I will check the subtitles, and if, like I said, I've got Halloween 78 at least 3 or 4 times, 3 times at least on DVD. I have the TV version on DVD. I have Halloween 78 on Blu-ray. I haven't yet seen it was the Boogeyman, but I will double check. And that's something I want to talk to you guys about. Those of you who are interested in Halloween and that line, because yeah, it was the Boogeyman. Dave McRae is totally and utterly certain that's what Laurie says. I'm not at all. But I will have to double check that. I'm looking forward to doing so. So that is a future video. That's a future video from Movie Chat More. Joe Shipley says, great movie. Said, as one of my favorites too, Forrest Gump. Okay, you're talking to S. That's great stuff. I did it. Joe Shipley says, oh, I never heard that. I will have to rewatch that scene. Put the subtitles on, Joe. Put the subtitles on. I have never. I will double check. I have to double check, triple check. It was the Boogeyman. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that. I love it. See, Joe, this is why you can't leave us, man. You're a fucking legend. I read the first few words, the first couple of words. I knew. Classic. Yeah. Joe Shipley says, 2 roadblocks and all points bottom them want to stop a 5-year-old. Is one of my favorite quotes. It's one of my favorite quotes as well, Joe. 2 roadblocks and 2 roadblocks and all points bottom them want to stop a 5-year-old. He was. What else does Win say in that? It's he was your patient, doctor. If precautions weren't strong enough, you should have told somebody. I told everybody. He was he was your patient, doctor. If precautions weren't strong enough, you should have told somebody. I told everybody. Nobody listened. I love that. Yeah, that's a brilliant quote from Halloween. Maybe tomorrow night. Maybe. Probably not. But maybe that could be. I mean, Halloween. Come on. I've got Michael Myers on my fucking arm, man. I mean that. I mean, we know Halloween is going to be there. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that quote. It's a great quote, but yeah, I'm not expecting that one to last too long. Aurora, are you still here? S72P72S, are you still watching? Let me know. Aurora is still watching. Thank you so much. What is that? Is that Pennywise the clown? That looks like a clown face or something. Clown. You're still watching, Aurora? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I mean that. I really do. We have 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Okay, we are 32 minutes in. Jay Shipley says the clown could be young Michael Myers. Yeah, the clown could be young Michael Myers. That's a good point, Jay. I mean, actually, when you look at it, yeah, it could be. Little Mikey Myers who lived down the street. Aurora. Oh, this is brilliant. A clown, yep. Aurora, yep. It's gonna sound terrible. You wanna balloon? I can't. I'm not trying to do the remake. I think the It remake movies were absolute garbage. Pennywise, Tim Curry. Do you want a balloon? Hey, Georgie. That's it. Aurora, come on. Come on, Georgie. Hey, Georgie. Do you want a balloon? Very wise, Georgie. Very wise indeed. Very wise, Georgie. Very wise indeed. You can't beat Tim Curry. I know the remakes were successful, and fair enough. Not for me. For me, they were crap. Tim Curry all the way. For me, when it comes to Pennywise, the Clown, and It. Yeah, it's a good one though. Or wanna blue? That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, we are nearly 35 minutes into the live stream. And the time here in the UK is 23 minutes past midnight. 0023. Joe Shipley says, my favorite movie of all time is probably Little Monsters, 1989. Cool stuff. The nostalgia it holds for me is strong. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Nostalgia. That is a massive thing, Joe. Little Monsters. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Little Monsters from 1989. But I know of it. You know. Yeah, but yeah, nostalgia. It takes you back. Yeah, it takes you back to maybe when times are a little bit better, or maybe when times are really, really bad. But you remember watching that movie, and just for those 90 minutes or 100 minutes, it took you out of that bad time, and you enjoy watching Little Monsters. Or maybe at that time, it was a fantastic time. Whenever you saw it, whenever you saw Little Monsters, whenever you saw that movie, it's like you say, nostalgia. It takes you back. It takes you back to a time that maybe I think a lot of us, me included, um, took for granted. Um, it takes us back. A lot of us. It takes us back to a different time, and whether or not we that time was good or bad, by and large, the majority, I would say, the majority of us look back at the past being better than now. Memories, they can do what they want. They can take away our free deliveries. They can take away our movies. They can take away Halloween Kills. They can take away Halloween Ends. They can take away everything. They can't take away our fucking memories. They can't do that. They can't take away our memories. They can't take away our music. I've said before in previous streams, in previous videos, they can't take this. I love my music. I've been listening to music a lot today. Joe Shipley said, I agree. Well said. Well, thank you, Joe. They can't do that. We will always have our memories, whether they come from a shitty time in our life or the best times we ever had. The memories are there to stay. And we will always have our memories. Hey, Aurora, when you the balloon, what a balloon! Come on, Georgie. Aurora, are you still here? Are you still watching? I don't think you are, but if you are, feel free to chat. Feel free to chat, Aurora. It's a Q&A. You don't have to talk about movies if you don't want to. Q&A, we can talk about music, entertainment, WWE, TV. I do come on quite often live. But when I plan an event, an YouTube upcoming event, that only happens normally by and large on Friday nights. And it will be happening tomorrow. It will be. I haven't scheduled it yet, but unless something catastrophic happens, it will be happening tomorrow. 50 movies, 50 movie quotes, and you guys have to guess which movie the quote comes from. And I haven't written anything down. All the quotes will be from the top of my head. I mean, of course, I am. I know what my favorite movies are, so I have quotes in my head already. But when it comes to the live stream tomorrow, who knows? I might see a quote from one of my favorite movies that's completely different to the one I'm thinking of right now. Yeah. Okay, we are nearly 42 minutes in. Nearly. Now we are. Nearly, yep, we are 42 minutes into the live stream. And we'll see how we go from here. Joe, are you still around? I think you are. I think so. I appreciate it if you are. And like I said, my friend, it doesn't have to be movies. It's movie chat and more. That's why I did that about, what 3 years ago? It's not just movie chat. It's movie chat and more. So if you want to ask my opinion on almost anything, feel free to do so. And Aurora, feel free to do so too. Joe Shippey, I am here, just chilling and watching Impractical Jokers. Yeah, great show. I wonder what's going to happen to those guys' careers. What with COVID, and they can't exactly carry on. When will they come back? If they ever come back, who knows? But it's a great show. It's one. It's a laugh out loud show, you know. I'm still wondering if I ever do a live video about, well, not about Charlie Sheen, but answering questions and comments in the way I think Charlie Sheen would have done so in 2011. Something I'm still thinking about. Okay, Joe Shipley says I am thinking about re-watching WrestleMania 5 because I got so many of the trivia questions about it wrong the other night. Yeah. I mean, they're away at the moment. My tagged classics DVDs. WrestleMania 5, yeah, WrestleMania 5 is a good one. Savage and Hogan, the Mega Powers explode. Joe Shipley says, LOL, that would be a cool stream. Yeah, for that to happen, Joe, I need comments in the comments section. Not just 2 or 3, or even 4 or 5. For me to do that, the Charlie Sheen thing, I'm gonna need a lot of approval because otherwise it will go down like a lead balloon. It will go down like a lead balloon. People will watch and think, what the fuck is this guy talking about? You know? And I do, Joe, I do have to, that would be an upcoming event. That won't, if I do a Charlie Sheen thing like that, it won't be an impromptu video. It will be an upcoming event just to warn people, because if I do that and I answer questions and comments and theories, the way I believe Charlie Sheen would have done in 2011, 2010, 2011, 20, the winning, the winning, the winning stage. It has to be it. I have to warn you guys, Joe Shipley, exactly. Winning. Do you know what, Joe? And anybody else who may be watching after the fact, I really appreciate that. I still watch those interviews with Charlie Sheen back in 2011. I do own. I haven't worn any Charlie Sheen. I don't think I have, but I have about 3 or 4 Charlie Sheen t-shirts, and obviously I would wear one for that particular stream. I do own quite a few. Winning. Okay, Joe. Joe Shipley. Uh, you're such a dedicated supporter of Movie Chat and more. Ask me if you want to. You don't have to. I know you're busy. Yeah. But if you want to, ask me something. Maybe COVID. Maybe COVID. If you want to. I don't want to pressure you into anything. But Joe, ask me something and I will answer. I will answer Charlie Sheen 2011 style. If you want to. I'm not going to be running upstairs and putting on a Charlie Sheen winning t-shirt. But if you want to, you can. And maybe then we get a flavor as to what that stream would be like. Imagine 90 minutes, 100 minutes of just me just answering questions and comments and in Charlie Sheen fashion. Okay, Joe, I'm going to read this, if you don't mind. Thank you. I'm going to read this before give me a second. Joe Shipley. Charlie, what have you missed the most since COVID has ravaged the country? Everything. I can't think of a time. I can't think of a time when we were not going through this. What have I missed? What have I missed? I missed everything. I missed all things beautiful. All things beautiful. All things beautiful have been taken away from me. They've been taken away from all of us. What have I missed? What missed? Everything. COVID is a machine. It's a machine. COVID-19, COVID 2019. Most trolls don't realize it's 19 for a reason. COVID-19 is 2019, and I miss everything that you guys miss. I miss everything. I miss everything. It's taken away. It's taken away. It's taken away everything. I used to. Everything. All things beautiful. All things beautiful. All things beautiful. Beautiful. That's what we're missing. That's what we're missing. And that's that. Yeah. That is it is what that's what I miss. That is what I miss. Whoa. Oh man. Joe Shipley, great answer. Charlie, that was awesome. Thank you, Joe. Thanks, Joe. Great question. That was awesome. Was it? I mean, I tried, There's only one Charlie Sheen. But yeah, I mean that one with the COVID, I could have went for I could have I could have went further, but I mean, if you enjoyed that and you want to carry on, if you want to ask me another question, I will answer if you want to in Charlie Sheen 2011 fashion. Okay, this one isn't though, is it? Joe Shipley, what is your favorite Charlie Sheen movie? I loved him in Major League. I'm ashamed to say I haven't seen Major League. I tried to buy it on DVD. I couldn't find it on Region 2, which is here in the UK. Region 2. I might have to look for that on Blu-ray. My favorite Charlie Sheen movie is the one movie Charlie Sheen hates, and that's a movie called The Wraith. Most people would say Wall Street, Hot Shots. My favorite is The Wraith. And there was an interview done a long time ago when the interviewer mentioned The Wraith to Charlie, and Charlie Sheen was basically, you seen that movie and you're still talking to me? Yeah, Charlie Sheen is not a big fan of The Wraith. Yeah, but Major League, I have to see. What were there not two Major League movies? I mean, we know Charlie is a ball player. We know that. Were there not two Major League movies with Sheen? Joe Shipley, yes, there were two. I thought there were. I thought there was. I haven't seen them. Hard to find here at the moment. Well, actually, the last time I checked, it was very. I couldn't find Major League on DVD, Region 2, which is here in the UK, Region 2. So I may have to go down the Blu-ray path with that one. But I do love The Wraith. I know Charlie hated it. Ask me about The Wraith if you want to. Ask me about The Wraith. I will answer in Charlie Sheen fashion. If you want to. If you found it boring, you loved it. That was awesome. Carry on. If not, we'll just carry it. Yeah. Gotta let me know if you want me to answer in Charlie Sheen 2011 fashion. Okay, Joe Shipley, Charlie, why are you not a fan of your class maybe Wraith? Okay. It was a bad movie. It was a bad movie. I didn't have time to shine. I didn't have my time in the spot in any kind of spotlight. What I'm used to and where I gleam is in the is in the in a spotlight. And with the Wraith, I mean, we had some great. We had some beautiful, amazing, beautiful people attached to that project. But I didn't have I did not. I didn't have a time to shine. My time to shine is always, and my always is time to shine. And the time to shine is my always, and it never happened in the Wraith. It never happened in the Wraith. Uh, Randy Quaid was Top Gun. Randy Quaid, Top Gun rock star. You know, but for me, I never, I didn't have a time to shine, and my time to shine is always. And my time to shine is when people should be watching, and nobody was watching the Wraith. I had no time. I had no time. I had no time to shine, and that's why the movie. That's why I don't like to talk about it too much because they took away my time to shine, and that's has to. You don't do that. You don't do that to a Vatican assassin warlock. You don't do that to a Vatican assassin warlock. And yeah, so that's why to the to this day, I'm not a fan of that project. I'm not a fan of the Wraith. I'm not a fan. My time to shine was taken away from me. Oh my god. Joe, did you enjoy that? Oh, thank you so much. Joe Shipley says you channeled your inner Sheen. Great impression. Thank you so much, Joe. Every now and then my accent broke. And like, yeah, you seen this one? Winning. The winning tattoo. Joe and anybody else who's watching right now or after the fact, uh, my apologies, but I do have to take a leak. I have to. When nature calls, you answer. Joe, if you enjoy, Joe Shipley, if you enjoyed that, think of if you want to, think of another question to ask me, and I will answer in Charlie Sheen style if that's what you want. Joe Shipley said, "Oh, sweet! I never saw the winning tattoo." Oh, yeah, yeah, winning. There it is. Joe Shipley. Okay, I will. Only if you want to, Joe. Only if you want to. Otherwise, we can just carry on chatting. But if you want me to answer it, Charlie Sheen style, 2011, Charlie Sheen style, I will do so. But I will be right back, my friend. And thank you for joining the stream tonight. Never goes unappreciated. Thank you, Joe. I'll be back in about 2 to 3 minutes. I gotta take a leak. I'll be right back. I'm back. We'll see the last message we had in the live chat. Okay, I will. Oh, yep. Joe Shipley. I'm not going to read this one first. I'm going to read it as I read it. So, Charlie, what do you think of this YouTuber Richard, who has never seen your classic Major League? Is he winning? Troll, fool. If you, this guy is obviously bottom feeding troll, a fool. If he's never taken the time, the effort. It doesn't take it doesn't take too much. If this, he's a troll. He's a troll. He's a troll. Major League, everyone has to see my movie, Major League. It, it is a piece of history, and because of that, I am a piece of history. And this guy, Richard, you say Richard? Richard. This guy, Richard, he's a complete fool. He's a fool. He's a fool. He's a troll. He doesn't belong to be living. He's not here. He's not here. He believes he's here, but he's not here. He believes he believes he's here, but he's not really here. Because if you're not down with Major League, then there's a serious problem. There's a serious problem, dude. A serious problem. If you're not if you if you're not down with Major League, you're down with the trolls. You're down with the trolls. You're down with the trolls, man. You're down with the trolls. You're down with the trolls and the fools. This guy has no business breathing air. This guy has no business breathing the same air I do, the same air you do. He's down with the trolls. You're either up with Sheen or you're down with the trolls. And this guy is definitely down with the trolls. He doesn't belong here. He doesn't belong in this universe. He doesn't belong. This guy Richard does not belong on this plateau. This plateau of awesome winningness, and no, he is on a different a different plateau from you and from I and from you. No, if there's no, if he has no time to watch one of the greatest motion pictures ever made, then I have no time for him. So he is down with the he is down with the trolls. He's down with the trolls, and I have no interest. Oh my God. Joe Shibley, LOL, nice quit thinking. That was definitely a Sheen answer. Thank you. Joe Shibley, wow, Sheen ripped you apart, Richard. He did, didn't he? He did. He really ripped me to pieces. Uh, I'm. I'll tell you what, Joe. I'm really enjoying this. We don't have to carry on. We don't have to carry on like this. But if you want to, I would love it. I would love it. If you ask me a question and you want a Charlie Sheen 2011 answer, uh, I am more than down for that. I can't guarantee, obviously, I can't guarantee how long the answer will be. I mean, they most of the time they're going to be long. Okay, Joe Shibley says, how would you take out Michael Myers, Charlie? What? Oh, oh. Well, you're a smart person. You're a smart person. You're a smart person. How would I? How would I? How would I take out Michael Myers? How would I take down Michael Myers myself? I would gather my troops. I would gather my troops. I know I couldn't. I couldn't. Something I one thing I could not do alone. I could no. I couldn't do it alone. I would gather my troops. I would push away the trolls and the fools and bring in my troops. And as a troop, as a Sheen army, yeah, we as an army, we as the Sheen team, we would take down Michael Myers. Why that bitch? Why that bitch? Jamie is having such a problem in doing so. I would never understand. I would have to gather my troops and my army, and then we will take down the shape. We will take down the shape together as an army. I can't do that. That's one thing. That's one thing. That's one thing. I can't do alone. I would need to gather my army, and then we will take down Michael Myers as an army, and we are an army. We are an army. We are together. We are here. We are against. We are against Michael Myers. Michael Myers would not stand a chance against uh, myself and my army. That's how we would take down uh, Michael Myers as an army, uh, as a as an army, and as troops. Joe Shibley, Sheen Army, yeah. Pardon me. You remember that, yeah? Oh wow, I know that went on for a long time. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I love it. I mean, you never know. You never know, Joe. I mean, I don't think I've added a description yet to this live stream, but if I do, I'm gonna have to put, you know, Charlie Sheen impersonation or something, so people know what to expect. I'm loving it, Joe. I'm absolutely fucking loving it, my friend. Any question I can answer if you find it entertaining. If you find it entertaining and you're enjoying it, ask away. But yeah, so like, hey Charlie, do that. So I know if you're asking me or the Charlie Sheen me. The Sheen Army. The Sheen Army. And pardon me. Okay. I'm gonna read it out first, if you don't mind. LOL. What was the biggest role you turned down, Charlie? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The trolls and the trolls and the trolls and the fools. They knew. They knew at the time they were on a bigger calling. They were on a higher calling. Uh, also they thought I was way up with uh, with with Wall Street. I was down in the trenches with platoon. But no, no. I mean, I the trolls and the fools turned me down. I never turned down anything, anything that I thought. I never turned down anything I thought was going to be uh, adding to my winning. I never turned down anything. There's a lot of trolls and fools who believe to this day, to this day, that I turned down many roles, many movies. But no, they turned me down. That's what happened. If that ever happened, that's what happened. That's what happened. They turned me down. You're a smart person. They turned me down. They turned me down. They took away the magic and the poetry. I could have added the magic, the poetry. I could have added to their uh, 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 unbelievably uh, waste of time project. Waste of time. I could have added to that. I never passed anything up. I never passed anything up. They passed me up. They passed up the warlock. If you if you have an opportunity to have a warlock in your stable, and you say no, and then no, 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 no. no, no. If you pass up the opportunity to have a uh, warlock winning assassin, in your stable, then I haven't passed up anything. I haven't passed up anything. What happened is they passed up a warlock. They turned down the warlock. Uh, oh my goodness. I'm loving these questions, Joe. Joe Shipley says we have to get Richard an acting role scene. Joe Shipley says you are really enjoying this. LOL. I am. I must admit, I am. But Joe, the thing is, are you enjoying this? Because if you're if you're not, if you're not, that's what counts. I've always said it. I've always said it. I've always said it. It's my channel, but you guys, it's your show. Okay, Joe Shipley, Charlie, who are your biggest rivals in Hollywood? I don't have any rivals in Hollywood. Hollywood is Hollywood doesn't exist. Hollywood doesn't exist. Hollywood is something we know of. Hollywood is not real. Hollywood doesn't count. It's not real. If I had any rivals in the Hollywood that you're thinking that you're thinking about, um, I don't have any rivals. Yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible to have any rivals in a place that is non-existent. You can't fight. Uh, you you can't fight. You can't fight anybody in a non-existent experience. It doesn't happen. You can try. Trolls do try. Trolls try. You can try. Um, I don't try. I don't do that. I don't do that. It doesn't exist. Hollywood doesn't exist. Hollywood is a place. Hollywood is a place. Hollywood is Hollywood is a thing. Hollywood is something that people say. Hollywood doesn't exist. So I cannot fight. I can't. I can't. I honestly can't fight something that doesn't exist. I can't do that. I can't do that. They are down with the fools and the trolls. I can't do that. It doesn't exist. I can't fight something that doesn't exist. But having said that, I will always defeat uh, and win uh, against any troll, any fool. So if one day Hollywood exists, if Hollywood is a real place, I will win. and I will roll over them. I will steamroll all over Hollywood, and they will rename. They will rename Hollywood. They will have to rename Hollywood to. They will have to rename Hollywood to Sheenwood, Sheenwood, or Charliewood, Charliewood. That's what they're gonna have to do. That's what they get. That is what they're gonna have to do. It will be Charliewood, Charliewood, Sheenwood, Sheenwood, Charliewood. That's what they're gonna have to do. Joe Shipley, I really hope you enjoyed that. Can you imagine? Joe Shipley, well said, Mr. Sheen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Can you imagine guys and girls watching this after the fact? I got a funny feeling my subscribers may go down, but who? I don't care. You know, it's ouch. I know. I'm really enjoying this. It's a great stream. It's 1 hour 26 minutes in. It's great. If you hopefully I'm doing Charlie justice. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm doing Charlie Sheen, the Warlock. Hopefully I'm doing him justice. Joe Shipley says, I have never seen the movie Rafe you mentioned. I will check that one out for sure. Yeah, it is. Charlie doesn't like it. It is. It's very cheesy. It's very cheesy. But I love it. It brings back a lot of memories for me as well. Nostalgia. You know, yeah. I remember watching The Wraith with my sister over and over and over and over again back in the 80s or late 80s, very early 90s. So no more? No more questions for Mr. Charlie Sheen? It must get annoying. With me doing that, you know, with me going that far, it must get annoying. But I'm open, man. I'm open. If you want to ask Charlie Sheen, 2011, Charlie Sheen, you can, but you don't have to. I can imagine it probably gets annoying after a while. Joe Shipley, what role do you think you would have done better than the original star? Are you asking me? God, I really sound like a psychopath now. Uh, Joe, are you asking me or Charlie Sheen 2011? Charlie, Joe Shipley, Charlie. Okay, thank you. Okay, what role do you think you would have done better than the original star? I think all of them. I think all of them. All of them. All of them. I think all of them. It, I had magic. I have poetry. I have poetry in my fingertips. All of them. I don't think there is. I don't. I don't think there's one. I don't think there's one. All of them. All of them. Harrison Ford, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Harrison Ford, Han Solo, Star Wars. I don't think there's one. All of them. All of them. All of them. All of them. And I am the Vatican assassin warlock, and there's there is nobody who I could not do better. Nobody, nobody. I I was steamroll over on their trolls, their fools, and there's nobody who can. I'm the best of what I do. I am the best of what I do. So nobody. Joe Shipley, LOL, are you asking me or Charlie Sheen? Joe Shipley, Charlie Sheen as Han Solo. Yeah, that's the kind of thing Charlie would have said 10 years ago. Maybe. So I just embellished on that, you know. And you're right, Joe. I'm having a fucking great time. I wanted to do this for a bit. I wanted to do a whole video like this. I can imagine people watching after the fact. Thank you, by the way. You guys watching after the fact. It's not live. Thank you so much. Feel free to comment down below and let me know what you think of this video. Joe Shipley says this can be like a dry run. It can be. It can be. Do you know what, Joe? The the thing is, I would love to do a video. Entitle the video movie chat and more does Charlie Sheen. Yeah. How many people would show up live? You know, not many. I mean, I could do a pre-recorded video, but when it comes to a live video answering questions in 2011 Charlie Sheen fashion, I'm not sure how much attention that would draw. If you're enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. I am having a blast doing this. And the questions, Joe Shipley, the questions are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Hopefully, I'm doing 2011 Charlie justice. Oh, awesome. I just saw Pennywise. So, Joe Shipley, how would Charlie's audition for Pennywise look in 2011? Wow. Wow. And how would Charlie's audition for Pennywise look in 2011? seen, Jackie? There's a winning show. Have you seen it, Jackie? Have you seen 2.5 Men, Jackie? If you have, you can have a red balloon. If you watch 2.5 Men, Jackie, on 20. Jackie, if you don't watch 2.5 Men, Jackie, you are down with the trolls. Jackie. Okay, that one was difficult. Wow. Joe Shipley says, if someone joined in right now, they would be like, what the fuck? You know, yeah, definitely there would be. It could happen as well. Joe Shipley, nice job though. Thank you. Yeah, it it would be what the fuck? Yeah. But yeah, that one actually hurt my throat a little bit. Pennywise, Charlie Sheen, yeah. But I enjoyed it. Great one. That was a great one, Joe. I know. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, 1 hour and 37 minutes in. But I've enjoyed tonight's show. I really have. I really have. I'm still enjoying it. And if you want to give me more questions asking Charlie Sheen, then feel free. But no more Pennywise ones, because that kind of hurt my throat doing that. It's weird how no one else has joined. I mean, it's. I know earlier on we had Aurora, but that's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. Tomorrow, tomorrow with the movie quote quiz. Could be we we could be low on live viewers. It could happen. It could happen. But I am determined. I don't care how many people are watching. I don't care. Well, I do care. Obviously, I care. But I'm determined to make it a great show. For those guys, you guys watching after the fact as well, I'm determined to make my movie quote quiz a great show. A great show. Joe Shipley said, yeah, hopefully we have some competition in the chat. I've got a funny feeling Daddy TV will be here. I think Daddy TV will be here. I'm not sure what happened to David White. David White hasn't been here for a long time. But yeah, hopefully we'll have some competition. But like I say, I intend to make it a great show. It could just be, I mean, Joe versus Daddy TV. It could be. It could be. Conspiracy Trifecta is obviously busy tonight, this afternoon, this evening. Otherwise, I've got a funny feeling Conspiracy would be here. But we all got shit to do. We can't always join, no matter how much we want to, a live stream. Yeah. Joe Shipley says, I looked forward to seeing what your top 50 are. Yeah, there will be 50 quotes, probably more. But when it comes to movies, yeah, 50. There will be 50. My top 30 movies of all time, followed by 20 honorable mentions. And there are films that I won't add because it could go on and on and on and on. So I narrowed it down. It was going to be top 20. I was like, no. It's got to be 30. At least 30 movies. And then 20 honorable mentions. Because you have to stop. You have to stop. Otherwise, it's a never ending list. You have to stop at some point. Joe, may I ask, Joe Shipley, how is the stream at the moment? Hopefully the audio is okay. Hopefully the video is okay. If you don't mind me asking, my friend, everything cool? Joe Shipley, the stream and audio have been good. Thanks, Joe. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. It's really weird. Yeah. Great stream. I really enjoyed what we've done with the Sheen stuff, and yeah, but it's really weird. 1 hour and 43 minutes in. Nobody else. Well, they have. Other people have joined, and thank you so much. But it's strange how we don't have more live chatters in the room. That's the way it goes. Hopefully, like you say, Joe Shipley, hopefully you'll have competition tomorrow. I think you will have competition from Daddy TV. But thanks, Joe. The stream and audio have been good. I never normally go this quiet during a live stream. Joe Shipley, can you name 6 managers from the WWF in the 90s? Yes, but I might have to go 80s, maybe 80s too. In the 90s, okay, in the 90s, Bobby Heenan. Yeah, so number 1, Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart. Um, I always forget this guy's name. I can't stand the guy. Oh, yeah, I got it. Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette. So we got Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Jim Cornette. 90s. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase counts. Ted DiBiase, he was the manager of the $1 Million Corporation. So that's 4. Okay, we're up to number 5. Virgil. I'll say Virgil. He was $1 Million Man's manager. So that's 5. And number 6, I'll say Miss Elizabeth. Do I get a point for that, Joe? I didn't say Sensational Sherry, did I? Shifty, well done. Great question. Yeah, there will be a video. All my they're over there. All my WWE wrestling DVDs. There will be a video, probably live. I'll show you guys every WWE or WCW DVD and Blu-ray I own. Joe Shipley says, surprised you didn't mention Paul Bearer. But yes, that was 6. So there you go. Yeah, when I said Elizabeth, I thought, what about Sherry? So yeah, so when Paul Bearer. Yeah, Paul Bearer. Oh, my Undertaker, will take you to your grave. Yeah, Paul Bearer. May he rest in peace. No pun intended. I don't mean that as a joke. I'm just saying, may the guy be well wherever he is. I don't believe it. 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 1 hour, 1 hour and 49. 1 hour and 49 minutes in. Maybe, Joe. Maybe, Joe, some people forget to ring the bell or thing, notification. Just, it's funny. Okay, 1 hour and 50 minutes in. Nearly 2 hours. Joe Shipley, I think they'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully. Hopefully. But it has happened before when I plan an event, an upcoming event on YouTube. It's like hardly anybody shows up. A scheduled event, which I will be soon. I will schedule the event. Hopefully, Joe, you're right. It's it's going to be, because, like I said before, I haven't written down quotes. I've written down my 30 favorite movies of all time, with 20 honorable mentions. I haven't written down, and I won't, any quotes. They're going to be from the top of my head. But hopefully, Joe, you're right, and people will, more people will show up. For tomorrow's movie quote quiz, I think that's what I call it. Movie quote quiz. Movie quote quiz. So something like that. Nope. Sorry, guys. Low battery. There we go. We're back. I think something else I will do. I did the Halloween quiz. In the future, the next quiz is Friday, tomorrow. WWE. I think maybe a quiz on not just Halloween, but Halloween 2, Halloween 4, Halloween 5. Maybe 20 questions on each movie. That's something I've got in mind. Maybe do 20 questions. 20, 25 questions, maybe, on each of the Michael Myers Halloween movies. But at the moment, my concentration is towards tomorrow's quiz. Joe Shipley, that will be epic. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, that's something in the future. That's something. 25 questions on Halloween and 25 questions on Halloween 2, and yeah, that's something I might do. But tomorrow is movie quotes, and you guys Joe, anybody watching after the fact, you guys will find out what my favorite 30 movies are, and there will be a top 20 honorable, so 50 movie quotes at least. But yeah, that will be epic, Joe. The Halloween one. Yeah, maybe 25 questions on each of the Halloween movies. Not Halloween 3. Come on, Joe, give me another Charlie Sheen question. Give me another Charlie question. Well, not a Charlie question, but you know what I mean. Because we are coming up to 2 hours. 2 hours. 1 hour and 56 minutes in. A 1 hour and 57 minutes in. Joe Shipley, when it gets to the 2 hour mark, I'm not sure, but I might try again. Let me read it out first, yeah? Great, thank you. Joe Shipley, Charlie, were you a better actor than your brother Emilio? No. No. Emilio, he's a rock star. He's a rock star. I can't begin to imagine comparing what I do as the warlock and the best of what I do. I am the best of what I do. They're the best of what they do, but I can't. I can't put my brother in that equation. I can't do that. He's great. He's great. He's there. He's there. He's there. He's there in the forefront of this blue aluminum light, this shining globe that we have ahead of us. My brother Estevez, my brother Emilio Estevez, yeah, he is there. He's walking through that line. He's walking through that line, that blue shining light. And yeah, I can't. I can't. I really. I can't. He's a rock star. He's a rock star. He can be very sometimes. Yeah. He can be judgmental. He can be judgmental, but he's a rock star. He's a rock star. Joe Shipley. Okay, that's cool. I don't think you were talking about what I just did. Um, I think, Jay, I think you're talking about when I said we'll stop at 2 hours. But that was a good one, Joe. I really enjoyed that. Hopefully you did. That's what counts. That's what counts. Joe Shipley, LOL, great answer. That was kind to give your brother props. Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to think of what Charlie would have said at the time and then maybe push it to a very comedy level. Have you got any more questions for Charlie Sheen? Because let's face it, I don't think we're going to be doing this again anytime soon. Soon. It will happen again, no doubt, but not soon. I mean, when I do that, the whole cotton shaboodle, sure. Mhm. I will have the Charlie Sheen wedding t-shirt. Joe Shipley, how many cigarettes do you smoke in a day, Charlie? Okay. Joe, give me a second. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a visit any anytime soon. I'm looking forward to that one. Give me a second. I've got to refill. I will be back. Don't go anywhere if you don't have to. If you're enjoying the stream, thank you. I want to be a sec. Be right back. Be right back. Okay. How many cigarettes do you smoke in a day, Charlie? When I get the calling, I smoke. I smoke. I don't have a. I don't have I don't have a limit. When I get the calling to have smoke a cigarette, that's then that's what I do. I will smoke a cigarette. I don't have a particular. I don't have a particular amount in any day. In any day, I smoke when I get the calling, and when the calling calls me, I call back on the calling, and I answer, and they answer me, and the calling is answered. And when the calling is answered, I answer the calling, and that's how many smokes I have in one day. That's that's what I do. Christ, Joe, can you imagine guys watching this after the stream? This and thank you. If you're watching this after the fact and you're enjoying it, leave a comment down below and let me know. If you think it's a piece of crap, let me know that too. That's a good one. That's a good one, Joe. Joe Shipley, thanks for the honestly. Thanks for the honesty, Charlie. Oh, with the yep honesty. Yeah, I mean yeah. Thanks for the. I actually don't smoke myself. I have, but not much. But yeah, I mean, if you're enjoying it, I mean, if you're enjoying the Charlie Sheen interview, feel free to ask me more questions. I will try my best to answer in 2011 Charlie Sheen style. I'm enjoying it. You are Joe Shipley. You are totally correct, my friend. I am enjoying this. But that is thanks to you. That is thanks to you. You're the one who's been asking me the questions in Charlie Sheen fashion, you know? It really has. It's really, it's been a great stream. It would be better, Joe, obviously, for you, myself, everyone else, if more people joined the stream. I don't think that's going to happen now because we are here in the UK. It's 1:56 a.m. But we'll see. Gonna read it first, and then yeah. Joe Shipley, what was your wireless party night, Charlie? What was my wireless party night? I can't answer that. I can't answer that. Every night, every night, every night is epic. Every night, every single night is epic and winning. And every single night. I can't. There is no one night. There is no one particular night where people found themselves blessed at my home. There is not one particular night. Every night was blessed. Every night was epic. Every night was winning. There was no one particular night. Every single night. To answer your question, to answer your question, Every night was as epic as the last one. There was no one particular night. Did you enjoy that, Joe? I did. Shipley, next Halloween, you gotta be Charlie Sheen. Why do I have to wait till Halloween? I'm Charlie Sheen every day. I wish. You would be amazed, maybe amazed, how expensive those bowling shirts are. You know, the 2.5 Men bowling shirts that Charlie wore. I mean, here in the UK, those bowling shirts, the cheapest one I've seen was like £35, £40. They're not cheap, and I don't belong to a bowling team. You know what we could do, Joe? Considering it's looking like at the moment, apart from you guys who are watching after the fact, thank you so much. Live, it could be just me and you. And we can, if you want to, carry on with chat, Charlie Sheen, or maybe ask me a question and I'm Dr. Loomis. Joe Shipley. Oh yeah, he loves his bowling shirts. Yeah, in real life he fucking hates them. But yeah, in 2.5 Men, always wearing, well, not always, but by and large, a bowling shirt. I would have to wear one of those to be Charlie Sheen for Halloween. But I can answer a question. If you're enjoying the stream, Joe, this is something. Oh my God, I feel bad now. I do. Joe, are you enjoying the stream? Because I don't want you to feel like, oh, you're a mod and you have to be here. I don't want you to think that way. If you're enjoying the stream, let me know. If you're not, then we can say goodbye for tonight. I'm sorry. I really am. Sorry, Joe. I should have asked you sooner. Joe Shipley, do you ever think you got through? Okay. Do you ever think you got through to Michael at all, Dr. Loomis? Or was he a hopeless case? Joe Shipley, I'm enjoying it as long as you're on. Joe, you are fucking amazing, dude. You are amazing. Okay. You ever think you got through to Michael at all, Dr. Loomis? Or was he a hopeless case? I'm not shaving my head. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and a blackest eyes. Devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him and another 7 trying to keep him locked up because what I realized was behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil. And there's something else. I have to check this thing out. What's the boogeyman? It was the boogeyman. What's the boogeyman? Oh. Do you know what? Joe Shipley, nice impression. Nice impression of Loomis. Joe Shipley, Dr. Richard Loomis. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I've got to do it. I'm gonna check out every DVD I have of Halloween with that line, and the Blu-ray I have. It was the boogeyman. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. If it was the boogeyman, I don't care what Dave McRae says. I don't give a fuck what Dave McRae says. If every single time I check out the subtitles to the DVD, to the original movie, to the TV edit, to the Blu-ray, and not once do we see on the subtitles it was the boogeyman and it's something else. I don't care what Jamie said. I don't care. Jamie, I'm pretty certain she did not say it was the boogeyman. I will check out the DVDs and the Blu-ray. I think the subtitles will say, "What's the boogeyman?" I don't care what McRae thinks when it comes to that. I really don't. Joe Shipley says, yeah, seeing Loomis's response is as if a question was asked, was that the boogeyman? I could be wrong though. No, Joe, you've got a good point, my friend. You've got a good point. You've got a great point. It was the boogeyman. Okay, it was the boogeyman. That it said that in the script, yeah? So Jamie Lee Curtis was supposed to say it was the boogeyman. Doesn't necessarily mean Jamie Lee Curtis said that line. It was the boogeyman. It was the boogeyman. Jamie Lee Curtis, probably from what we all hear, apart from McRae, is what's the boogeyman? Well, that's what I hear. I hear what's the boogeyman? And I will do a video about this because I mean, yeah, I'm a big McRae fan, but on this one, pardon me, on this one, I think he's going to textbook. Textbook, you know? I mean, fair enough. If it said it was the boogeyman in the script, doesn't necessarily mean that's what Jamie Lee Curtis said. Joe Shipley says in Halloween Part 6, didn't the dad Stray reality. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Reality. So reality. Yeah. Yeah. That was the actor's name. Bradford English. Yeah, he was supposed to be the brother. Yeah. The brother of the guy who adopted Laurie. Bradford English. Yeah, it was. Joe Shipley, his death was pretty shocking. Yeah. I think the theatrical cut is more electrocution. Actually, the producer's cut is electrocution. But I think only in the theatrical version does his head explode. I don't think that happens in the producer's cut. What do you think, Mikey? Mikey, what do you think? What do you think, Mikey? You did it, my friend. Well, you did it. First tattoo I ever had. Michael Myers. Years ago. Joe Shipley says, Joe says, LOL. How long ago did you get your Michael tattoo? Uh, yeah. Where are we now? 2021. All the days seem to roll into one at the moment. So 2021, first tattoo I ever got was Michael Myers. At least 15 years ago. At least 15 years. Maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, about that. About 15 years ago. Roughly. Yeah, church should be knife. Yep, the knife. And apparently that's not Michael Myers holding the knife. There's a black glove. When did Michael Myers wear a black glove? He never did. Apparently, the knife and the black glove is the man in black from Halloween 6 and Halloween 5. Yep, apparently. That's another quiz I'm going to do one day at some point is movie soundtracks. I can't play the soundtrack for copyright reasons. But yeah, something about movie soundtracks. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, we are 2 hours, 25 minutes in. 2 hours and 25 minutes in. I I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this live stream. I really have. It's been very different, very different. But maybe that's what I've loved about it. It's been very different. And for you guys watching after the fact, you feel free to comment down below and let me know what you think. Joe Shipley, if you're still watching, I think you are. Feel free to ask me another question. Charlie Sheen style, if you want to. Only if you want to. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Joe Shipley, chicken, Sheen dinner, yeah. Chicken, what was it? Chicken when they did it. I don't think so. When they Sheen dinner. Chicken when they did it. I think it was when they Sheen dinner. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, Joe. We didn't have that advert commercial here in the UK, but I've heard it so many times in Sheen interviews. Yeah, chicken, winner. I don't think so. Chicken, winner. Sheen dinner. I've never normally this quiet for so long in my live streams. I can't believe it. Joe Shipley, do you like Van Morrison? Uh, I don't know enough of the songs, so no. I don't like Van Morrison, and I don't dislike Van Morrison because I don't know enough. I can't think of even the one song at the moment. So, do I like Van Morrison? No. Do I dislike Van Morrison? No. Joe Shipley, I get what you're saying. Well, cheers. Thank you. Yeah. Joe, if it's okay to ask, and you don't have to answer this, obviously. Uh, what? Because I mean, you're a mod. You're a mod here at Movie Chat More, and a fucking tastic one. What are your ideas of maybe coming out of this stream and trying to start doing one? I don't think I really don't think it's a great idea. But Joe, if you think it could work and we could get more people into the chat, then I will take your judgment, my friend. It's up to you. If not, I don't think it's gonna work. It's just a very slow night here at Movie Chat More. But I'll see what you think. I mean, we Joe should be. It's possible it could work. Maybe one more try. We give it one more go. I mean, we are 19 minutes past 2 a.m. here in the UK. Most of my viewers are not from the UK, they're from the USA. So different times, yeah. Okay, Joe, I'm going to end this stream. Thank you. I can't even begin to thank you enough. Because if you wasn't, I mean, let's face it, let's be honest, Joe. If you weren't here, there would not have been a stream tonight at all. At all. So thank you. I'm going to end the stream and come back and we'll see how it goes. Joe should be, if not, yeah, Joe, you're right. We always have tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you in a sec. Those of you watching after the fact, thank you very much. Check out the next video at Movie Chat More. Thank you. Be right back.